All right, guys, we are here at FedEx, and this box is really big. Hey guys, and welcome back to KLW Reptiles, the YouTube channel. I am getting ready to go up to FedEx to go pick up a very important box. This box is going to massively skyrocket our ball python projects. So I'm really excited to go pick this box up. I won't waste any of your guys' time by giving a long intro. Let's just go ahead and head over to FedEx, go pick up this box and show you guys these snakes. All right guys, we are here at FedEx, and this box is really big. So I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and head home, and I will open this at home. Normally I would open it to make sure everybody's okay, but there's quite a few snakes in here and they're big, so I don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go home, get home really fast as I can, and we will open this box when we get home. So yes, very exciting. Okay, I lied. I went ahead and opened it. I couldn't help myself. And they are all good as far as I can tell. We will pull them out and give them a more thorough look over when we get home. But the breeder sent us some goodies, so I figured I'd show you guys those. We did get these snakes from Steve's Morphs. He sent some little cam koozies. He sent 2 of them. So we have those, and then a little business card, thank you card, and then of course a USARK card. I need to get some of these myself to start putting in our packages. So yeah, very exciting. I always love when breeders send little things like this, even if it's just little stickers. It's just like a little extra additive, and I'm one of those people that gets really excited for stuff like this. So all right, let's go ahead and head home. Alright guys, we are back home. We have the snakes here in the quarantine area / podcasting room. And Brandon is off of work, so he can help us unbox these. This is a very exciting package.
Yes.
Are you excited? I'm excited.
I haven't got to see them yet.
I know, I haven't either. So, you guys kind of already saw a little bit. Steve's Morphs did go ahead and send us some goodies, and I showed these to you guys. Did you get a look at those?
Shadow.
Yes, yeah. He sent us some stuff. So that was really nice of him, little goodies. And then USARK, some USARK information. If you guys don't follow USARK, make sure you guys follow them. They're very important for the reptile hobby in general, so make sure you guys check those out. And I did get a peek at the snakes, and I really like how he packaged these. So we might take some pointers from him down the road. So I'm not sure if you guys can really tell, but there is a ton of fluff, pillow, like what you would put in a pillow. So let's go ahead and pull some of them out and get a check on everybody. And we'll kind of tell you guys their morphs as we go. And these, if you guys don't know already, these are actually all adult snakes that we bought. Normally we don't recommend doing that and buying adults, but since we've already successfully hatched and bred ball pythons and also raised them from tiny itty bitty babies, we felt that this would be a good move to do. And it will really help to skyrocket our projects for the future. Yeah. So I'll let you do the honors of opening. Yeah, so this one here is a female Mojave yellow belly. This is one of the ladies we got. We ended up getting 4 females and 1 male. Ooh, look at that.
Look at her. Don't bite me.
Go up a little bit. Yeah.
Look at that.
She looks so good. We will have to get weights on everybody here in a little bit. We'll just put them in their enclosures as we do this. And we'll just have to get some weights on them later. But we're also going to be doing kind of health checks, checking them over, make sure everybody looks good.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I know, that's fine. Go ahead, keep doing it. Something that you should do with all of your animals that you get in, if you buy any animals, is just make sure that everything looks good, so that if there's anything wrong, you can contact the sellers. Check around their mouths, make sure everything looks good, looking for any mites or anything like that.
She looks pretty good.
It's just standard. We do it with everybody. Looks good. She's pretty. I like her.
Yeah, she is pretty. She's really pretty.
Mojave yellow belly. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Do you want to go ahead and pull her out?
So this one here is the female Pastel Fire Butter.
She's so pretty. I love yellows. I absolutely love them. Oh my gosh. The striping on her too is, oh, her head. She's beautiful. Oh my gosh. She's not very happy right now.
Yeah, she don't look
She's
good.
looking at me. She's not very happy with me. Female Pastel Fire Butter. And this female actually was a female. We were deciding between her and another one, and the other one ended up selling before we could choose.
Yeah.
So we ended up going with her, which is totally fine. She's beautiful. I love it. She's gorgeous.
She's nice.
I love her color. Ooh, let's do this one next. This is the one that I picked, that I was like, we have to have this one. Like, full on. Well, I guess I kind of picked them all. Kinda. Didn't I? Kinda. This one here is a pastel leopard, and this is the one that I absolutely had to have. She was the one that I would like, must have, for sure. Ooh, look at her. She's so pretty. I love leopard stuff. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. She's gorgeous. This lady is the one that will probably not be breeding for us this next year. She's a bit on the smaller side, which is fine. We're in this for the long haul.
This is why they're called ball pythons. This exact reason right here.
So you guys are kind of getting a glimpse at our future projects. The male is very much like the heavy hitter as far as genetics go. We went for a higher end male to complement all of these females. So this lady here is a super pastel lesser calico. Mm-hmm. And calico is another one of those genes that is beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes, lesser, beautiful, all of it. So very excited to have this girl.
She's so nice. Look at you. Look at her.
And her eyes are beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to ball pythons, it's like the little details are like what's important. And like we ourselves have to get better at IDing like morphs and things like that. This last one is the male, and like I was saying earlier, he is the one that's more heavy hitting in terms of genetics. This guy here is a super inchy desert ghost. So desert ghost is one of those genes that I've wanted to work with for quite a while, you know, along with clown and that sort of thing. And so seeing him from the same breeder when we were going to buy these females just kind of felt like meant to be. We won't produce any desert ghosts right off the bat, but we'll produce hets, and that's totally fine. We got to play the long game because we can't afford to buy what we want in terms of desert ghost and like those higher end, you know, more expensive genes. So this is really exciting. We're playing the long game.
It's still, I mean, that's great though.
Yes, but it'll be really cool.
Ooh.
What?
He's nice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something bad. Ooh, he's so pretty. I love that.
Yeah, that's nice. It's really nice.
He's got like some purple
at that.
undertones going on. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And the inchy in there too, like he looks so good.
He looks good. Can't really see his head right now, but that's okay. I'll check him over a little bit again. Make sure that they're doing good after we get them settled with water and everything. Come and double check, make sure everybody's doing alright.
Right now we have them in a little bit smaller of a setup. We don't have a quarantine rack that is big for adults, so this will have to do just for a little bit until they are quarantined and whatnot, and then they're ready to go upstairs and they can be put into our larger rack system up there. But this will work perfect for right now. We'll be able to keep an eye on things a little bit better. Right now we're keeping them on paper towel, water bowl, and a hide, just to keep things simple. Again, going back to quarantining and that sort of thing. I can't wait to see if we produce what we want. There's a few combos from these that we're really excited for. And this is like a massive step for us, like in
it's a
terms
big
of
step.
like
Yeah, but
genetics.
that's cool
you
though.
know?
It's awesome.
Like genetics so far that we've worked with is pied and banana. Like that's what we've worked with. And so it's pretty easy for us to tell like genetics wise like what those animals are. These ones, we're gonna have to really educate, and we've been doing, you know, some to try and, but I feel like you have to get experience to like really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be very exciting. All right, guys. So that is it for unboxing our ball pythons. This is a start to a brand new project for us. It's very exciting to kind of dive in a little deeper in the world of ball pythons and the morphs of them. But before you guys go, I did want to give you guys like a little bit of an update on some things that we have in the works, just to kind of like tease it, get you guys excited for it. And that is that Brandon and I are starting a podcast. Right here behind us is where the podcast will be. And this is kind of like dual purpose, like filming room, but also podcasting room. So you guys will probably see this backdrop quite a lot. If you have any recommendations for this backdrop of like what we should do, change it up, that sort of thing. We are just working on getting some of our filming equipment for the podcast, and then we will be fully launching it. Might be like a month or two before it like fully launches, but I'm going to be definitely like focusing on it, getting it ready, doing the whole thing. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. That's something that I've personally wanted to do for a really long time, is to do a podcast, and it's just about getting everything together, learning how to do everything, because it's a whole new learning curve as far as like audio and like all of that stuff goes.
Audio.
So we're going to hopefully launch a podcast here soon. I will have some more details about the podcast in the coming weeks. And I will kind of, you know, update you guys as things go along. And the podcast will probably start out as an audio only podcast. I will probably upload here to YouTube, but it will just be audio only. There probably won't be any filming, just because that's a whole other learning curve that I'll have to learn how to edit. And it'll be a learning curve as is to learn to edit audio. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys get excited for the podcast. Podcast will be about all things reptile. And if you guys are curious as to what the podcast will be named, it will be Creatures Untamed is the name of the podcast.
So keep an eye out.
So, yes, and you can follow the podcast on Instagram. I do have an Instagram for the podcast. So you guys can go check that out if you would like. I will leave details down below. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We are very excited for all of these snakes and for all of our coming projects here.
Next year's going to be an exciting year.
In the next year, for sure. Next year is going to be super exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in our next video.